That's AFC North football, baby. Coach Mike Tomlin. And is it Harbaugh in Baltimore?
Oh, no.
It's getting loud. It's getting loud in Baltimore. Derrick Henry scores another touchdown and doesn't touch the ball. The hell are we doing? Has John Harbaugh lost his football sense? Has John Harbaugh lost the team? How come this team looks so different than in the years past? Is the message not getting home anymore? And how are they blowing leads like this all the damn time? Is it a culture issue? Is it a talent issue? Is it a team issue? Is it a stale issue? Is it Coach Harbaugh in Baltimore, D-Buzz?
I'm not going to call for his job. He's still a great football coach in my mind. But Baltimore Ravens fans, they are loud and have been loud, because when you talk about both of these franchises that we just had up on the screen, the Ravens and the Steelers, those are championship caliber franchises. And coming into this season, I think the Ravens were, either the one or two, the Super Bowl favorite to win it. So to be looking at a place where you're almost not going to make the playoffs, obviously you have injuries at your quarterback, but just critical fumbles. Once again, Zay Flowers, South Florida guy, I love him. You can't fumble the ball in a big moment like that again. Derrick Henry didn't touch the ball for the last 12 minutes, I think, with the backup quarterback in the game. That's insane, but he had another big fumble in this game as well. These are obviously a great play, chase it down and punching it out, but you can't have that in this game, and this is what you've seen over and over again with the Ravens. You talked about blowing fourth quarter leads. They talked about it on telecast last night. I think it was 12 games at that point with 7+ lead in the fourth quarter, and you lost them. Like, that's historically bad, so something's got to change.
That bums out Butter and the boys over there.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the lead and then you lose it. And this team was supposed to go to the Super Bowl. A lot of people thought.
Yeah.
I was excited to watch the Ravens. Continue to be excited to watch the Ravens. Anytime I see their name on the screen, like, hey, we got a Ravens game, sick. I'm going to be able to see Lamar Jackson play football. I'm pumped about that. It started great, too. They're making them. They look really good. Zay a couple times, Derrick running it, Lamar moving, spinning it. Yeah, defense doing their thing. It's like, all right, this is what we've been waiting for. This is what everybody's been waiting for. Then he just blew it at the end again. And Lamar he had his ankle taped. I saw that. Okay, so I don't know if we all knew, but I certainly didn't remember an ankle being a thing. But him coming onto the field with his ankle, and then he had the hamstring this year, then he was sick. It feels like we haven't seen the electrifying Lamar Jackson all year either that we've seen. Through the air, he can certainly spin it, but whenever he was running, it just looked different this year, the entire year. Is it because of injuries? What does next year look like? I mean, there's a lot of convos about that. And then the AFC North, there's one thing that's going to be as steady as death and taxes, brother, and that's Mike Tomlin is going to win. 19 consecutive non-losing seasons. That's 500 or better as a coach. Tom Landry had 20 winning seasons. He had one 500 season, 8-8 or whatever. Bill Belichick obviously did what he did with New England for so long. And Tomlin has 18 winning seasons with one 8-8 season. And then they have 22 in total as a team. Hey, we're used to winning football around here.
This is the time of year we start forecasting, new coaching vacancies going into the offseason. Kind of two different situations, but John Harbaugh in Baltimore. I know the Ravens fan base has been pretty loud about him, and then obviously Mike McDaniel down in Miami after that blowout loss against Cincinnati yesterday. What's the thoughts there?
I think with Baltimore, he's been such an institution there, John. It's hard for me to see whether you're talking about Mike Tomlin or John Harbaugh or Andy Reid, these situations going any which way other than what the coach wants it to. And I think when the coach feels like, at a certain point, these guys they're almost tenured. I know that franchises belong to the owners, but there's a certain level of respect that you get when you have done it that long, usually. And I think Baltimore, if it falls short of the playoffs, as it certainly can, they're going to have the organizational meetings that they always do and move forward from there. Whatever change that means, whether that's a coaching change, or whether it means a player change. But I think there's some things up in the air if this team falls short here that they're going to have to go over. Every year after the season, Steve Bisciotti gets together key individuals with that organization, takes them out on their boat. They go out for a few days. They discuss what's ahead for the organization. And I'd love to be on that boat this year to hear some of those conversations and what's going to transpire. As for Mike McDaniel, I know that people are saying he's safe. I don't think they've made any decisions there yet about his future. He might be safe, but he might not. I think that is still playing out in real time, and nothing has been decided there. and we'll see how that plays out over time. Nothing's decided there.
Okay, that's huge, obviously, for the Miami Dolphin fans and Dolphin community down there.